if you click on this video, then you're probably wondering how you can grow on social media. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Alexi De La Cuesta. I've grown to just about 80,000 followers in a span of 6 months, but I've actually been in the game for about 4 years. So I actually have a business partner. His name is Brian. Now, we've been helping others grow on social media for about 4 years, coming up to 5 years now. And at this point, we've generated close to 1 billion views for people. And it got to a point where I was, despite the success we've had with helping other creators, other entrepreneurs grow on socials, I didn't start creating content myself, or nor did I blow up my own quote unquote brand, right? So I decided to say, F it. I know the knowledge, I know what's going on. I'm gonna start posting for 60 days straight, starting in August, because I had this trip, this 10-month trip planned in October. I was leaving in October, and I didn't want to leave the business or leave my company back home and let my business partner run it. I needed to find a way where I could, build some leverage with myself and the company. So I decided to build my personal brand. 60 days straight of posting, ended up growing to 40,000 followers. Ended up growing to 40,000 followers at the end of the 60 days. And right before I left, I had around 43,000 followers. And since then, I've grown to 80,000 followers. And I want to tell you guys how you can do the same. Now, most of you who are watching, who are, want to learn how to grow on social media, you're probably facing a lot of problems right now. Those problems being, maybe you feel like you don't know enough about starting your own content. Maybe you don't know how to script. Maybe you don't know how to film or edit your videos, and that's okay. Maybe you're, procrastinating, or really the biggest thing is perfectionism. Maybe that you feel like you just have to wait for the perfect moment or the perfect, gear to get in order for you to start creating content. And, I totally feel you. And the reason for that is because I felt that way, even though I've known how to grow on social for about 4.5 years now. So now that you know who I am and my credentials and whatever, let me tell you how you can grow on socials in 2025. And what a lot of people don't tell you, or what a lot of these gurus, they always tell you about these secret strategies, these secret, not strategies, but posting times. You got to know how to, create a good hook. You need to know how to use the right hashtags. And let me tell you, none of that shit matters. At least the hashtag, the posting times, none of that matters. What you really need to focus on is 2 things: consistency of posting, and posting at least decent quality videos. Time and time again, I got many people who DM me asking me, yo, I've been posting for consistently, but I'm not growing. And I check out their videos, and their videos, there's no value to them. There's literally no value to any of the videos they put out. There's no reason for me to watch them. And the first, couple seconds of the videos were so boring, right? So if you're consistent but don't put out good videos, you won't grow. If you put out good videos but you're not consistent, you can grow, but it will be a really, really slow burn. And if that's what you're going for, that's okay. You can definitely grow by not posting as often, but if you're posting really high quality videos, you can definitely go viral with that. I've seen it a lot with my, with people we work with other creator friends. They're not posting as much, but whenever they do post, it's super high quality and they're able to go viral. So how do you beat the consistency, the pain of being consistent? How do you become more consistent with your content? And how do you put out at least decent quality videos consistently? So what I did with my own content is I did a series, and this is a concept that I see a lot of creators do nowadays. You see it with creators like Mylene's Mind, you see it with Mino Lee. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, essentially what a series style content is that, say, it's pretty much like a television show. I'll give you an example of my series. So when I first started creating content, or when I started my own series, I did 60 days and 60 tips on helping content creators. That was my series. And it gave people a reason to, follow my content, follow my journey, because I gave them a reason. And that reason is that they'll be getting a tip or a lesson every single day for 60 days. So that was my series. Now, if you look at other creator series, like I'll give you an example, Mylene's Mind, she did a series about 24 lessons in 2024. And that blew up. That series blew up. Now, the reason for why that series blew up is because she was super authentic, right? You always knew what kind of video or what you can get out of that video. And for her to be authentic, she's able to build a connection with her viewers, right? A connection with her viewers on a more deeper level, right? They can connect with her easily. And every single week they can kind of tune in and just watch this, mini TV show that she has on her page, right? 24 lessons in 2024. Now, another series I want to tell you guys is someone by Mino Lee. Now, his series is another example of a really, really good way to pump out content and to document the journey. And this series is called, it's not really a series, there's no really end, but the name of the series is Day One of Reaching 100K a Month. Now, why does this kind of, series, why can it go viral? Well, the reason for that is because, one, the goal is so high, it's so, mind-bogglingly, ambitious, right? Making $100,000 in, making a journey to making $100,000 is pretty bold a goal, especially for someone as young as Mino. So right off the bat, you're coming onto his channel and you're wondering if he's gonna hit that goal of $100,000, because that's something that not everyone can do. The second thing is, how long will it actually take him? Because every single day he's putting out day 1, day 2, day 55 of trying to hit 100K a month. And he finally hit it on his pretty much 1 year later of setting out his goal. He hit his goal. And throughout this whole journey, he got mega viral from this series. Why? Because he was documenting his journey. He was documenting his lowest lows and his highest highs, and it gave viewers an insight on what's actually going on when it comes to running a business. And that helped him build a ton of trust with the audience. Build a ton of trust. And so that's a key thing, is building trust with your audience. The more trust you can build, the more loyal of a fan base or quote unquote fan base you'll have. And you can start building a cult following, just like the Hormozis of the world, just like, creators like Adrian Per, right? All these people, which is pretty insane. How do you be consistent? Start off by doing a series style content series. And if you don't know what to make it about your journey. I have a student in my cohort right now, a client of ours. He's 19 years old, and the series he's making is posting every day until he turns 20, right? That's a series. Another series that I saw with one of our clients, she's a real estate agent, and she's doing pretty much the same thing I'm doing, which is 60 days and 60 tips in real estate or something like that, right? Now, there's a bunch of different series that you can kind of do, but just keep in mind, there's the main series that you can start doing right now is a documentation series, right? Maybe you're trying to lose weight. This is day 1 of losing 100 pounds, right? There's day 1 of looks maxing, right? So documentation of your journey. The second one is, let's say you are already credible. Like for example, we've been doing it for 4 years, so I was able to do 60 days and 60 tips on helping creators. I had 60 tips ready to go on helping content creators improve their content, right? That shows my credibility. Now, if I didn't have that, I would have started something like day one of starting my video production business, or day one of reaching 10K a month with my video production business, right? You want to build that documentation process. And once you build that kind of fan base, people who are actually following you, they're going to follow you because of you. They're going to follow you because they went through this journey with you, right? This whole journey. Okay, so I'm kind of yapping, but that's it for the consistency part. Now, how do you actually make good videos? Now, this one's the tricky part. It's kind of, it's quite subjective, right? It's quite subjective. But you can kind of tell when someone doesn't have a good video or not, right? But here's my advice for you to how to come up with, viral, quote unquote, viral videos or good videos. And this is something I literally did with my content, and that's helped me skyrocket my growth. And that is to go onto Instagram and look at what's already performing in your target niche. You want to look at what's performing in your niche and see what videos are already viral. And I like to call this the content market fit, because the piece of content that you're watching that's viral tells you that the market likes it, right? So why reinvent the wheel? Now, I'm not saying to copy it, word for word, shot for shot. Just simply take that idea and recreate it in your own unique way, right? That's the key part, in your own unique way. So in my videos, if you take a look at them in my Instagram, there's a lot of really easy videos that I created and that was very popular at the time. And my unique spin on it was that, for me, I had a whole storyline behind the person who's helping me film my content. So I had an employee named Matt. Now, Matt was helping me throughout the 60-day journey. And as the days went on, I became an asshole boss to him and made jokes, made fun of him in the video. And people loved that. They found it funny, they found it entertaining. It gave them a reason to come back, right? That was my unique spin on it. So that's what you need to do. Find videos that are already going viral, recreate them, build up those views, build up that traction, and then once you have the views, then you can start building a brand. A lot of people, and this could be a hot take, a lot of people, what they do is they try to start building a brand before getting the views, and that's a super duper slow burn unless you're like extremely unique. So an easy way to do it is ride the trends, right? See what's working in your niche, recreate them, get the traction, and then once you have traction, then you can start trying to build up your brand, right? Start giving away free assets, start giving away free assets, start doing more personalized videos, right? So people can get to know you, build that trust, start implementing email stuff, whatever, build a community, get people in your community, in your free community. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So yeah, nothing too crazy. That's literally what you have to do, or not what have to do, but that's something that I've seen works for other people and I've seen works for me, is be consistent. And to be consistent, start a series. That way you keep yourself accountable to doing that series every single day. And secondly, make good videos. And how do you make good videos? Take people's already existing content, take their idea and recreate them. It's as simple as that. So that's pretty much it for the video. If, feel free to comment down below what you think. If you have any questions about content, I actually have a free community you guys can join where, you can learn more about this stuff. Or if you want a more personalized approach, you want me to actually come in and help you personally with my team, I also have a link to our cohort that we're launching very, very soon. Just click the link down below. That's it for the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.